Often in life we're hit with often glaring signs of which way to go, what road, what path to take, but we often ignore them. It's like our intuition is speaking to us, but we're not listening. We're not speaking the same language. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 more oddball, peculiar signs that you should probably pay more attention to. Sit tight. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jen Palco. Today we're going to talk the world of signs and symbols and things that pop up into our realm that we may ignore or not pay attention to. So this video is to give you a little more awareness into your body's own intuition, because we have an internal GPS. We have this intuitive way about us as humans, and a lot of times we ignore it. And we shouldn't ignore it because it's often right, or it's almost always right about people, about jobs, about circumstances and things in our lives. Okay, so we're going to get into it now. Number 1 is you keep running into roadblocks and failures and the same mistakes almost like over and over and over and over again, where things feel forced. This is often a huge sign that, yeah, you shouldn't go that way. But we often do keep plowing our way through, say, oh, maybe if I work a little bit harder, or, I do what that person is doing, then, I will be successful and I will reach this state of happiness and bliss in my life. Well, it's probably your intuition. If it feels that difficult for you and forced, then it probably is. It's your intuition telling you, okay, maybe don't go that way, or maybe think of other options, of other avenues to take, or detours, or other ways of thinking about something. Okay, so if something feels really, really difficult, it's probably because there's something misaligned to you. Number 2, paying attention to those oddball dreams that you have. Now, dreams are interesting because they are basically the language of the subconscious mind. And it doesn't work in a literal sense if we speak, say the English language. Okay, I say something to you, you say something to me, we get each other. Dreams are the language of symbols, and you have to pick apart the symbols. So when you have an odd dream, you can't take it literally. You just can't, because it's just going to seem too weird. What you have to do is pick apart all the different segments of the dream. And it's so fascinating because a dream is basically delving deep inside the subconscious mind, all those parts that we keep hidden. And it's not until we're dreaming and it comes out through symbolism that we can kind of bring those things out. But we have to understand what we're looking at first. And that is taking a look at where you are in the dream, location, who you're with, who's in the dream with you, how are you feeling emotionally in the dream. So you have to take all the little pieces. If you're in a house, what room of the house? Are you in the basement? Are you in the, the attic? Is there water in your dream? Is there fire in your dream? All the little details, write them out if you can remember. A lot of people can't remember their dreams, but if you wake up and you're just like, damn, that was weird. This could be your subconscious coming out, trying to tell you something, and we often ignore it, or we just take it literally, like that was weird, whatever. But it can tell you a lot about where you are in your life, where you're going, what you're scared of, all kinds of stuff. Number 3. Seeing synchronicities. Now, you may have heard this one before. You spot a feather on the ground, or you see repeated numbers. There's a lot of people who do videos on this stuff. You see street signs that seem like they're speaking to you. And a lot of times they are. And a lot of times synchronicities can come from our own subconscious mind. So when we talk about, oh, the universe is giving me signs and symbols and giving me reassurance that, I'm on the right track. Yes, because we are connected to the universe and it's connected to the subconscious mind, and we're often subconsciously seeking out something for reassurance. And then we end up seeing it and we're like, wow, what a miracle. So it's kind of like, it doesn't matter whether it comes from the cosmic circle or it comes from your subconscious, because both are extremely connected. And it does give you reassurance to know, to see a bird or a specific something, an animal that you may not see. And again, it's working in symbols. The universe works in symbols. The subconscious mind works in symbols. Dreams work in symbols. So seeing synchronicities and not passing them off, but the more you see them, the more you will see them, or the more you pay attention to them, the more you will see them. And it gives you some sort of reassurance in your life, or maybe you're thinking about something that you're questioning in your life, or which way to go, and you're not sure, and you're scared, and you see a white feather, gray feather on the ground, and it makes you feel better. It makes you feel more confident in yourself. So that's something that can be very, very helpful. It doesn't even matter whether it's coming from wherever, whether it's coming from within you, but it is a sure sign that that you're going the right sort of way, because it is affecting your internal state, and it's changing something, it's expanding something from where you maybe felt constricted to something like opening up and softening, that sort of thing. Number 4 odd sign to pay attention to, random like fatigue, aches and pains that go away, random ickiness in your body. Now this could be from something that you're holding on to emotionally, something physically is off with you, or it could be something around you in your external circle that is affecting you in some sort of way. So this could be a person, this could be a toxic relationship, friendship, co-workers maybe, could be a job you're in. How you feel in your body, you have to pay attention to that, because that is your body speaking, that gut feeling you get. We often ignore the gut feeling when we meet somebody because it's so quick. It's that very first initial feeling we have, but then the brain overrides it. Okay, and we try to rationalize and we talk ourselves into things. But if we can learn to pay more attention to that first like ick or then it's going to be helpful throughout life, taking inventory of who in our life is draining our energy, is constantly making us feel fatigued or sick, or if there's something we're holding on to emotionally that is making us feel this way as well. And number 5 odd sign that you should really pay attention to life are the things that make you cry. And I mean cry in a good kind of way. The things that inspire, that motivate you, the things that really have an emotional effect on you and your heart and expand your heart, expand your whole being. It's like looking at a cute puppy, just that feeling. So the things in your life that make you feel that way, that make you tear up because you just feel so emotionally good about them. Here's a simple way of putting it. Go more towards those things in life and away from the things that make you feel like ick. This is intuition 101. And it's a very simple thing to abide by when you think about it. Maybe, the circumstances in life doesn't allow us to all the time until, instantaneously. But the more we can go towards and keep things in our life that give us that feeling, that good feeling that makes us almost want to cry, like, this is so good. And steer away from all those things that constrict us, okay? So go towards things that open you and soften you, open the heart, and away from things that constrict you, that make you feel tense, that make you feel fatigued, okay? That is your inner GPS telling you which direction to go. And like I said, a lot of times we ignore this kind of stuff, myself included, just because life gets in the way, and that's okay. But this video is more of a reminder to pay more attention to that kind of stuff. What you're doing right now in your life, here's some homework for you, is to this week really try to pay attention to, say, the people you're around, whether it's family, friends, coworkers. How do they make you feel when you talk to them? Do they light you up? Do they expand you, or do they constrict you? Do they make you feel tense? Do they make you feel tired? Do they make you feel like you want to curl up in a ball? Same with things that you're doing in your life, okay? Your job, the path that you're thinking of taking. How does that feel to you internally? Not in your head, because your head is gonna, the brain is gonna try to rationalize, and it's gonna try to talk you into things, because the idea of, oh, lots of money and wealth and success. Okay, all that stuff is good. All that stuff is great. But how do you feel in your body emotionally about it? Be brutally honest with yourself, okay? And be truthful. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. You probably knew some of these things already, but just a reminder to pay more attention to your, just your own gut, your own intuition, because we don't a lot of times. And we have that gift that we should use. We have that instinctual thing about us. Animals use it, but us as humans, we don't, because the brain tends to override stuff and tries to talk us into things that aren't right for us. So if you're confused on which direction to take, where to go in your life, just sit down with yourself, think about the options and how each one really makes you feel, not from an ego point of view, like money and blah, 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 or power and control, but the point of view of like your heart, okay? How does your heart feel? How do you feel emotionally about it? Okay, that's gonna tell you a lot. So anyway, like this video if you enjoyed it, hit me up, hit that subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week for you, share it with your friends, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.